The idea behind Business at its Best is to give you some useful information to put into practice in your company. There's no better way than to learn from those who have been there and done that. Today on Business Solutions, Dan Long with Price Associates leads Brian Lonis with All My Sons Moving and Storage from challenge to opportunity and solution. Thanks for being here, both
Absolutely.
of you.
You bet.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about the challenge that we were facing here.
Well, you know what's interesting is, All My Sons Moving. There's a lot of very big moving companies. And what is their slogan? Let our family move yours.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So really, what I found in talking to Brian is the real challenge is really an education piece to educate the customer of how unique and really kind of a local mover. Maybe you could expand on that just a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We're a local moving company. Everything here that we do, everybody's local. So we hire our guys, we do full background investigations on all of our guys. We do training before we ever put them on a truck so they know what they're doing. And we're really, our service area we're a local mover, but we can outreach all the way to 600 miles, and we really provide a unique service in that it's called direct service.
Yeah.
So what that means is that the truck is totally dedicated to this customer. There's nobody else's furniture is going on the truck or anything like that. And so there's no chance of it getting mixed in with anybody else's, and we give them guaranteed delivery dates, which is really important.
And that is really amazing because, a lot of times you talked about mixed trucks, right? I mean, you could be joining 4 other families headed to Florida, right?
Yeah.
And the window in terms of a guaranteed time could be anywhere from 2 to 10 days.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the fact that you have this local company that can say, hey, here's your truck, here's when we're going to be there, in a small geographic area, right?
Yeah.
And now 600 miles touches the western states. You can touch Utah, Wyoming, Washington, Oregon, California, right?
Yeah.
They can get across to Florida too, but it's a different mechanism and it's really not their sweet zone. That's what's really interesting.
Yep. Our sweet zone really is local, in-town moving, as well as the 600-mile radius, and that's we're very competitive, and we provide the absolute best service of anybody in the valley. So.
It was interesting. I was at his shop just a couple of days ago, and they were talking about red carpet service.
Yeah, we do this great thing. I think we're the only ones that do it. I'm not sure, but every single job we do, we have neoprene floor protection that we use to cover the customer's floor. So when the guys are coming out, it keeps the carpet clean and it keeps the wood from getting scratched.
Yeah.
We also have special pads that fit around customers' doors and door jambs and banisters. So we essentially come in, we pad wrap all the furniture inside the house before it ever gets loaded on the truck.
Yeah.
And then in addition, we pad wrap the house for the customer too, because you have customers that are moving out of apartments, they want to get their deposits back, and then if they're moving in or out of a house, they obviously want to keep it in the same condition as it was before we got there.
Yeah.
And so we do everything we possibly can to ensure the safety of not only their belongings but their home as well.
Nice.
So that was the challenge there then, is educating on all of these wonderful things that your business does and letting a customer know exactly what they're going to get.
Absolutely.
So where did we find the solution here?
Well, you know what? To tell your story, and one of the things we talked about is how are you getting that message out? He says, well, we go into a lot of local newspapers, a lot like they concentrate on local communities. If there's a community, you mentioned Eagle.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving in and out of Eagle. So there's a community that they go all the way into like the little local community fair or something like that. So it's so important. I can't tell you how many companies do these great things. They just have a problem telling that story.
Yeah.
And so, you know what? It's great to have a great business model, but you have got to tell the story.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Early to bed, early to rise, work like heck, and advertise. You've got to get out there and keep continually telling that story.
And if I may, just out really quick, one thing, the stress of our business is quality. You can have a great moving company and you can have great ideas and provide a great service, but if you don't follow up with quality, if the guys go out there and furniture gets broken or anything, then none of this matters. And so our main stress, we like to get the word out because we really stress quality. That is the most important thing to us.
Wonderful.
Getting the word out and taking care of your customers.
Absolutely.
That's excellent. Well, thank you both for being here with
Absolutely.
us today.
Thank you.
All My Sons Moving. And Dan, it's always nice to see you.
Absolutely.
When we return, a look ahead to the coming week on the news front and our 3 challenges for this show.